All right, this might be it. This might be it. It said it was in the storied franchise. There's mounts. That's a good look.
We all have our own reasons for coming to this vast frontier. But for our
From the studio that brought you,
who protect this land, one reason
exhaustively detailed and rewarding MMOs in existence. Guild Wars?
we see it in your eyes. Wonder at the astonishing power that shapes this land of awe.
Or this is Guild Wars. This is Guild Wars 3. Holy crap.
Spirits to whom we are bound. At the gods who hold dominion over all.
They just said or. I just heard it.
To your comfort or even your safety.
Oh my goodness.
But if you yearn for horizons unexplored, for fellowship and purpose,
Hello?
cause worth dying for, to you, we
Is-
can promise
Is this it?
magic.
Guild Wars 3! Let's go! It's fucking announced! Woo! Oh, it's already on! Oh my goodness. All right, so first off, we see the mounts. We see the system. It seems very it seems like it's a mix of like the War Claw going through that.
We all have our own reasons for coming to this vast frontier. But for our guild, we who protect this land, one reason stands above all others. Our wonder.
Beautiful graphics.
We see it in your eyes. Wonder at
All right, that is cool that there's like a traversal. Now, like one of the things that makes Guild Wars 2 great in my mind is its movement, is its traversal, is its capability to kind of grow or move around in the open world. You create such a beautiful world, you want to be able to move in it, right? I like this. I like being able to go scale a mountain.
shapes this land.
But holy crap, this is alpha, by the way. This is pre-alpha footage. So, I mean, everything's massively subjective to change. But you can see the arches that seem like ore. And if I'm to be honest, I want to say that this is like, I don't know. Because there's a heavier emphasis of the gods and guilds, it seems like it could be kind of we don't have that information quite yet. I'm not sure. This is it. The gods that hold dominion all, the gods have left the mortal realm in the story of like Guild Wars 2 and all that. And mainly the whole drag. I don't want to spoil everything, but the idea of it is this almost seems like it was placed at the beginning of the Guild Wars, before the sinking of ore, before all of that, before Zaitan,
We cannot guarantee
or the Vizier, I should say.
safety.
That was an Etten, by the way.
But if you yearn for
It looks like a capybara, if I'm to be honest.
horizons,
That looked like a capybara. Can we just go back a frame? This looks like a capybara type thing. This looks like an Azura. Watch the head turn. That looks like an Azura. There's gliding up here in the top left, and then a flying mount of some sort over here.
for fellowship and purpose,
That
cause worth dying for,
looks really, really cool.
we can promise.
Let's see if we can get a total look at the tapestry. Hold on.
Can.
All right, so taking a look at the tapestry, it looks like combat. This guy looks like he's an archer, but he's casting a spell of some sort at the same time. We got the 6 gods, human gods over there. The races, so the capybara looks like an Azura. Human, definitely. That's an Etten with the 2 heads. Man, that's interesting.
Promise. Magic.
Promises of magic. Saying wish list now. All right, let's check it out. Let's see if we can. Oh, we can't go there. So if I had to take a look, if I had to take a guess, we'll say that's a Baden without any doubt. He's got this little scroll thing. He's got his crazy hair. This is Doom. The Scythe, the Sith. I don't know. That like screams out to me. That's got to be him. Balthazar Melandrew. And then this is Lissa. This has to be Lissa, the twin goddess, the double goddess, and then that means that is Dwayna, right? It's the 6 gods, right? That's kind of where I'm at. That's kind of where I'm thinking, because what's it, Cormyr doesn't even appear until after the events of Nightfall. So to me, this is looking like it's going to be set up prior to Guild Wars Nightfall, and it just even Guild Wars Reforged, that whole section. This seems like it would be kind of like a prequel. I don't know. I could be completely wrong, but that's kind of where I'm guessing. That's where my thought process is. All right, so we just now got to be able to see Guild Wars 3. We saw the trailer announced the Summer Steam Festival, the Summer Festival of Games, and now we are on their website. So they just have their basic link, but something that I really want to kind of like put out here and take a look at like what they're doing and where they're going is that it is still an action adventure mmorpg, which I love. The aspect that I like is that they carried over a lot of the exploration that they've done from Guild Wars 2, where the game is mostly about exploring and different ways that you can traverse in the world. But the big thing that I would love, or what I wanted to see, which is their combat. So it's action combat. It's a marrying of both Guild Wars 2 as well as Guild Wars Reforged. So build crafting is a very big aspect, which it's kind of a bigger aspect in Guild Wars 2, but not as much as Guild Wars 1. And then on top of that, they're adding the action RPG element. There's positioning, movement, strategic skill use. It looks like it's going to be great. Now with the beta, they've already gone ahead and announced that you can in fact go ahead and sign up for and then get a chance for beta opportunities. The betas begin not this fall, but the following year fall. So we still have a year. We still have a long time before we're ready. Again, it's in alpha. Over on Steam, they have just the stills, the images that we've seen from the trailer already. Nothing crazy that we've seen as of yet. However, I do also want to kind of point out is that they just basically have copied what was over on the initial website, or what was on their website, as well as where we are now. Also, I do want to point this out over on Massively Overpowered. What they're giving, or what we have, is some details, some more details, I should say, of what Guild Wars 3 is going to look like. And I was correct on my sentiment. It looks like this is 1,000 years prior to the events, over 1,000 years prior to the events of the original Guild Wars game. So we saw the 6 human gods. This is well before they came out, well before they did all their things and left the world of humans and everything else. So right now, we're assuming the role of a Veil Warden, a member of a guild of adventurers committed to preserving and protecting both spirits and wilds and the land of Or itself. They talk about a lot of the build craft. They talk about the RPG elements, and we're supposed to get more news tomorrow. Now, a big thing that I had a question, and seeing the track history, the track record of what Guild Wars has done, Guild Wars 1, 2, and now 3, is there's a lot of question of, is there going to be a continuation? Are they just going to drop development of Guild Wars 2, of Guild Wars Reforged? Personally, I don't think so, given the fact that Guild Wars 1 has still been around for damn near, 20 years, over 20 years. And they're still developing it. They're still adding things to it. Guild Wars 2 has had its constant development, all the while Guild Wars 3 is in the background being developed. I can't imagine that they would drop the game in that sense, because there is still such a large population who just like Guild Wars 2. So I'd imagine all 3 are going to be updated. I'd imagine all 3 would be continued to be developed on and worked on. That is just my sentiment. There is a bit of a kind of like a live stream, a town hall, where we're going to find out more information tomorrow, which is a video presentation. Some of the heads of the development at ArenaNet for the Guild Wars franchise, they're going to be there talking. That is tomorrow at noon Pacific Standard Time. So if you want to catch any of the information, please make sure to watch that. That's going to be great. We're going to find out more, and hopefully this is going to be everything that we wanted. Guild Wars 3 is here. I'm excited. I'm ready to go. I'm so happy.